Hey, Stephen here with a new video for the DIY Musician's Guide. You're just starting out and you're struggling to get gigs? Well, have no fear, because in this video I'm going to give you 5 tips that really worked for me. I'm going to start off with a tip that I think really helped me out the most, and that was setting up your own shows. I used to put on a monthly event here in Liverpool called New Path, which was a kind of a grassroots experimental type thing, and from that I was able to gain loads of experience in terms of promotion, dealing with venues and other bands, and as it built up we were able to take that event to Manchester. There are loads of advantages to do this. Mainly you instantly have a gig and you have full control. To do this you want to approach venues in your area. The smaller the better, so there's less if any cost involved. You might strike a deal where you have to bring in a certain number of people on the night, or you have to pay for your own engineer, which is great if you already have someone who can help you out doing that. With your own night planned, all you have to do is find other bands to fit the bill, and that's where the next tip comes in. So armed with your own event, you can now approach other bands in and outside of your city for a gig swap. For example, if you live in Liverpool and you want to do a gig in London, get in touch with a band there and set up a gig swap. This is how it's worked out for me, and I've formed some great relationships. Obviously you want to make sure the other band fits your bill, so you can both introduce each other to each other's audiences. One thing to note, don't make the huge mistake of not returning a gig swap. We will remember it forever. Tip number 3, message promoters and bands. If you don't want the hassle of having to put on your own events, then just email promoters directly. Just make sure the promoters are putting on events that suit your band. More info about how to email promoters in my previous video, link below. You can also message a band and ask them how they got involved in an event. Every band should have like a Twitter or Facebook page or some kind of social presence that you can send a message to. This happened to me when I put an event on. A musician messaged me, it's asking how I set up the event, and basically we started chatting, became friends, and I put him on later on and he put me on one of his events. It just snowballs. Tip number 4, put the word out. Many cities have their own Facebook pages or groups which list local gigs in that area. It's really a good idea to keep an eye on these, because they're always advertising possible gig swaps or open mic nights. Also, you can send a message to these pages saying what you're after in that area, just don't spam it. Tip number 5, do local festivals. You have to apply for these well ahead of time, and in my advice you have to be active on social media, because you have to look like you can bring a lot of local people in to support the other bands coming in. But as tough as it sounds, it can really work in your favour later on if you do get a gig there, because it's always good to say you played a festival. Bonus tip, do an online gig. You have control of the time, the date, the setting, everything. Obviously this is going to take some time to set up, but it'll be worth it because you can set up a Facebook event page, you can put a date or listing through Songkick or whatever. It's a very modern take, and I really do think like it hasn't been taken advantage of, and it showcases your performance. And that's it. Hopefully you guys got something from this and you start seeing results. If you did, let me know in the comments, or if you've got any questions or ideas for something you'd like me to cover in the future, do let me know. Plus subscribe if you want me to do more videos like this. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.